Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're reviewing a Lexus NX 350h. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Lexus here in Murray, Utah, for giving me some time with this NX. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is a naturally aspirated 2.5 liter 4-cylinder paired to a hybrid system and an eCVT. Fuel economy is 41 around town and then 37 on the highway, with power outputs being 240 horsepower. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see how it kind of like arcs there with the lines. I think that looks really cool. And then we have the NX's new style of headlights, which I've always been a fan of. And then you guys can see this blacked out trim here, how that goes to the fog light. Notice the grille is metallic gray. And putting it all together, it has a very sharp, sporty look. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 235, 60, 18 in the front and over in the rear. And then you guys can see here with the wheels, you got the silver mixed with the metallic gray. And then I like the fender flares as well, how those pop out a bit. And then you can see the rest of the bodywork along the side. And then you got a bunch of chrome trim there around the windows. And putting it all together, here's your side view. Now here's a quick look at the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We've got the opening here for the hatch. Then you guys can see the Lexus logo then in the back. Now taking a look at the cargo area here in the NX, it's actually pretty dang large. We also have a cargo cover built in from the factory and got a little bit more storage underneath as well. And then I like this trim right here. And when you're all done, just press this button and that will lower the hatch right back down. Now you can see the taillights again mimic the Lexus logo, and then you also have that light bar in the center, really cool effect, and then your NX 350h badge, of course. And putting it all together, let me guys think about the style here with the NX. Now take a look at the door panel. We got soft touch here at the top and then also down below as well. I love the trim here with the red. You got your door popper there, and then you can see some speakers here for the sound system. And then taking a look at the seats, you guys can see again with the red trim. Got a little bit of black though to contrast. Now taking a look at the legroom here, you guys can see pretty solid. We also have a little storage pocket. Got some vents here in the back, USBs down below, and then headroom, good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, again soft touch here at the top. We've got blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then we got the red trim down below. All of our window controls. We also have our memory seats, our mirror adjustments. The mirrors do power fold in, and then again you got the door popper. Red there on the seat, you can see perforated all down the center portion. Power adjustments here on the side, and then we have our gas cap release. We also have that for the hatch, and then the steering wheel is power adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you got soft touch trim all around, paddle shifters there on the back for the eCVT. We got stuff like our adaptive cruise control, lean keep assist, got controls for the center stack, voice command controls, and you got your regular stocks here on the back as well. Big digital gauge cluster here in the center, like the overall look, but the fun party trick is when you change the drive modes. So if you go to like the sport mode, for example, notice how it gets like all red and aggressive. So I don't know, I think that's kind of a cool party trick. In reverse, we do have a backup camera here with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel. Resolution on it's good. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, shortcut bar here on the side, which, you know, does take a second for some of the pages to load up, but overall, easy system to use. And then I like the fact that the analog control, or not analog, but the screen controls there for the climate stuff here, and then you have some analog climate controls too. It's just easily accessible, and you got your volume control as well. Soft touch trim here on the dash, and then I like how it's red down below. And then good storage here in the glove box. And then you guys can see here with more of the soft touch trim, you got your drive mode select here, and then we also have stuff like our wireless phone charging pad, some USBs as well. Shifter for that eCVT, got your stability control here, your off-road mode, auto hold, EV mode, parking brake, and then some cup holders, and then nice padding here with the center console. And yes, it does do the double open thing, which is always interesting. And then we do have a camera rear view mirror with this one, as well as a sunroof. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2024, and this is the premium package. $46,105 is the base MSRP after all options, $49,055. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, do a blind spot monitoring throughout the rest of the rear. And well, we're gonna have to reverse away a little bit first. EV mode though right now, which is nice. Silent. But yeah, let's set off. Apparently can't talk today. In the NX 350h. So first off, I mean, it's quiet. It's very quiet. Seat comfort's good. That's the thing that's just across the Lexus lineup, is all their cars have just really comfortable seats. And yeah, it's pretty quiet too. And this car's driving right in front and you don't really hear him. So yeah, it definitely has more of a luxury feel, I guess is the way that I would put it. Good power right off the bat. It took a while for the engine to pop on. Like it's got enough power from the electric side of things that it could do quite a bit before the engine starts getting in, which is cool. It's so smooth. Every single Lexus, they're just so comfortable. Really good daily driver cars. And the braking doesn't feel weird at all. Sometimes hybrids will have kind of weird feeling braking, but this doesn't feel weird at all. Again, the torque feels consistent. Torque feels good. So I think that's a plus. And then it definitely feels like, definitely has that light kind of more tossable feel. I just drove an RX 500h before this, and this definitely feels kind of more lightweight and more tossable compared to the RX. So we are in the sport mode right now here with the NX 350h, and woo, that's a punch. That's a punch. Wow. And you hear the power figures and it doesn't sound crazy, but yeah, with that instant shove from the electric side of things, it really kicks in strong. So I think that's good. So to sum things up here with the NX 350h, I think it looks really cool on the outside. I love this interior. Build quality feels great as well. Drives really well too. It's comfortable. It's got good power, and it's economical. I think it's a great hybrid overall. Again, Lexus, Toyota, right? They do it best when it comes to hybrids. And this is random, but I like this touch point here too. It's kind of a random thing. But yeah, so overall, really good hybrid crossover. I wouldn't necessarily call it, it looks sporty, but I wouldn't necessarily call it sporty with the, I mean, the handling dynamics are pretty good. But with the powertrain, but it's got economy, and a lot of other luxury SUVs just don't offer the economy that Lexus has, and that's kind of why Lexus has the little bit of monopoly on this hybrid stuff. But let me know your thoughts.